with the members of the county assemblies, MCRs from Machakos, Kitui and Makueni counties, led by our respective county speakers, as well as majority leaders and minority leaders, have unanimously agreed to strongly support the Building Bridges initiative. We believe the BBI provides the best roadmap for the development and the progress of not only our Ukambani region in particular, but also for the whole of Kenya in general, specifically as it pertains to the equitable allocation of national resources and the inclusivity in political and the socio-economic spheres. For a long time, our region has lagged behind in terms of economic development, mainly as a result of skewed allocation of resources that has often favored regions with high agricultural potential at the expense of arid and semi-arid regions. Despite the attendant benefits brought about by the advent of devolution in 2013, we are yet to reap the full benefits of devolution. The BBI report has proposed an increment of devolved funding to at least 35% of national revenue. In addition, the wards have been proposed as a unit of accelerated development. To protect these funds from theft and misuse by county executive, the BBI report proposes a raft of measures, including engagement of special judges and magistrates to handle cases of corruption in devolved units. Anyone with a net worth of 50 million and above will have to declare the source of such a wealth. To us leaders of county assemblies who have always yearned to witness economic prosperity in our regions, these proposals are God-sent, and we will support them wholesomely, even in the event of a referendum. Concerning inclusivity, we are in support of the BBI proposal on expanded governance structure with Prime Minister appointed by the President, but given some executive powers. The President should be the head of state and government, while the PM office should have 2 deputies. We also propose that the final BBI report should have a provision where cabinet secretaries are drawn from members of the parliament. Similarly, ministers of county government should be appointed from the lots of members of county assemblies, MCS. Still on inclusivity, and even as we await the full BBI report, we urge the President, Uhuru Kenyatta, to continue with the spirit of boosting national cohesion through the appointment of qualified and capable people from Ukambani region into various government ministries, departments and the parastatals. This will go a long way in instilling national pride, patriotism and the feeling of belonging among the Kambas in the run-up toward the 2022 general election. In this respect, we extend our sincere thanks and gratitude to the President for recognizing and appointing our sons and our daughters to key positions in government. The latest appointment being those of Honorable Wavinyandeti as the Chief Administrative Secretary for Transport and Dr. Masi Mwangangi as the the Chief Administrative Secretary for Health. In the same breath, we sincerely and wholeheartedly thank President Kenyatta and his government for his resolve to ensure that national projects based in Ukambani are done and completed within stipulated timelines. We are particularly glad that the Kibwezi-Kitui section of Kibwezi-Kitui Kamvongo-Usweni Road is almost complete. We urge the government to fast-track the Konza Technopolis, the Thwake Dam, and the Grand Force project so as to ensure faster development of our region. We call for establishment of comprehensive mechanism to spur wider consultation and the participation of the community members, such as professionals, the clergy, business people, various grassroots community leaders, and the ordinary citizens. We urge all the leaders from Ukambani, particularly those who are holding or who have held national position in the past, to be at the forefront of preaching and fostering unity in our community. A united community is a strong community. A united Ukambani region stands a great chance of producing the Kenyan next president in 2022. Let us not squander our chances at whims of unnecessary grandstanding and unhelpful bickering. God bless Ukambani. God bless Kenya. Thank you very much. Call for establishment of comprehensive mechanism to spur wider consultation and the participation of the community members, such as professionals, the clergy, business people, various grassroots community leaders, and the ordinary citizens. We urge all the leaders from Ukambani, particularly those who are holding or who have held national position in the past, to be at the forefront of preaching and fostering unity in our community. A united community is a strong community. A united Ukambani region stands a great chance of producing the Kenyan next president in 2022. Let us not squander our chances at whims of unnecessary grandstanding and unhelpful bickering. God bless Ukambani. God bless Kenya. Thank you very much.
We're building bridges in this country. In fact, building bridges initiative has become an exportable commodity from Kenya. The whole world is saying, yes, Kenya has something to offer. Because there's a lot of strife all across the African continent. Just because of who becomes the leader, who becomes the president, who becomes the prime minister, people kill each other. And you know we have been at each other's throat for a long time. So, building bridges, kwangu mimi, ni swala muhimu kabisa. Na mimi niko hapa nijaribu niwashawishi kama viongozi mashinani, tuunge mkono BBI. Huko ndani nimesikiza vile presentation imefanyika, and I could see it's a very exciting debate. Endeleeni na hiyo debate mashinani. Muwe tara hiyo debate, lakini mwishowe mjue mwaka huu, in my view, should be the referendum year. Because as Senator Kala has explained, and is himself a lawyer, you cannot touch on some of those chapters, constitutional things like the Bill of Rights, structure of government, without going to the people. So lazima tujiandae kwenda, sio lazima, lakini kwa maoni yangu tujiandae kama wananchi kwa kauli moja, tuende referendum. And if possible, a non-contested referendum. Yeah? Lakini mtaona kwamba tukijiandaa, ndio mimi nasema sioni ubaya kama watu wana organize themselves. Wengine wanasema hii ni BBI ama kuna BBI plus. If hata hiyo plus ni yetu. Sina hiyo. BBI plus. Yes. Si ndio? So if you see people like in Bukugu Stadium, I think the high level BBI consultations were one, Bomas, where I'm quite sure you heard what I said.
Yes. Yes.
You were there? Yes. How many of you were at Bomas?
Yes.
Thank you. I do not need to repeat myself on what I said. I was very candid, even on the position of having a deputy, having a prime minister ambaye hana mamlaka, apao even sitting allowance, or even responsibility allowance. Ni kama kusema hii sijui walikuwa wanaogopa nini hiyo kamati ya ndugu yetu Yusuf Haji na timu yake. In order for this country to have serious commitment to party discipline, something needs to be done. Honestly, if political parties do not have the power, and excessive aibu, and you are just sitting there helpless, I think I would want to see some inclusion on party discipline. Party discipline. Kwa hiyo mtu akienda afuke ngambo ile, you withdraw. You withdraw your ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, you withdraw your ticket.
That is.
And because we are not short of political parties. Aende ingine kwa sababu ni aibu, ni haramu. In fact ni corruption.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Wewe unakula mshahara wa Wiper.
Unafanyia mwingine.
Na wewe ni MCA, wewe ni mjumbe, wewe ni gavana, unakula mshahara haramu, corruption. Haumjui jameni kuna Mungu.
That is true.
You cannot do that. Yaani unakula sweat. Naona vile Kalonzo amekonda kwa sababu amkusaidia ukaingia kule. Halafu akiingia kule sema gembu na mzungu. Thank you. Lakini sisi wangwana tukasema matuku matele maikili. Matuku tunahesabu tu. Now you see we are in 2020. We have 2021, 2022 kiumani. Because ideally the best thing is what Raila did when he left Fort Kenya. I mean, 40 something. It was Ford that time. He went and formed NDP. Akasimama. Yeah. Akajuzulu bunge akaenda akasimama Kibera akachaguliwa. Huo ndio ungwana bwana. So if you feel uko na kakamavu, juzulu. Itisha. Even 2022 itisha sema mimi sitaki kinduke kwetu Wiper sitaki. Mimi niko na chama yangu tusimame. Si ndio? But because obviously how will you account for this sin? Because a serious sin. Kutumia wananchi kama kiatu ama mafi. Unawatumia tu kama mafi. So there must be something on
kabisa gwiko gero tena.
Angalieni, mtaona we didn't recommend a prime minister ambaye hana ushawishi. Hao na mamlaka. Because what we want to do is to spread mamlaka Kenya hii. So that we can have a country that is all embracing. Inclusivity in government and in governance, as well as shared responsibilities. Vile tulikosea njia wapi tuangalie huko, retrace our steps so that any Kenyan can become a president without necessarily saying I come from a large community. Nyinyi mnajua ukweli wa mambo. Having been vice president for 5 years, kama haikukuwa maneno ya Tiwakamba mnaleta nini kwa meza. Unakumbuka hiyo? Yes. Mnaleta nini kwa meza? I would probably be president. I would have.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It's clear. Lakini sasa kwa hiyo maneno hivi muungano hivi na vile, we know the story. Kila mtu anajua story. Si ni story ambayo imebainika wazi. Yes. Hatutaki kurudia makosa kama haya. Nataka kama mtu ataibuka kiongozi awe na mafikra na mpangilio ambao unakubalika kisera kulingana na sera ya chama chake, huyo achaguliwe. This is what we want to bring out a country that is going to be the example yet in Africa. So this debate is important. But even if the debate gets hijacked by political players, be there as well.
Yes.
Be there. You say the BPI plus.
We will be there.
Maitala na tuitala. Ina nene madhikone unututeka nazi ibinda yenya mwetu imeadha ngoo na tumeadha mukuru. Na ito kwenukia nyama. Ito kwenukia nyama andu mabone kana tigo.